Anthropic just locked up enough electricity to power a small city, so your AI can get smarter. I'm Chuck Getchell. This is AI in 10. What happened, why it matters, what you can do with it. Let's go. Anthropic is the company behind the Claude AI models. And yesterday, they announced a gigantic infrastructure deal in the UK. The partner is a UK data center operator called Nscale. The headline number is wild, a $45 billion compute contract over 6 years. And the detail that matters is power, up to 460 megawatts. That's not a bunch of servers. That's, we need a power plant's calendar booked in advance. Here's what that means in plain English. AI doesn't live in the cloud like a little cartoon. It lives on physical computers, in buildings, that guzzle electricity and need serious cooling. When you ask an AI to summarize a document or write a proposal, it's doing a ton of math. The more capable the AI, the more math it tends to do. So the limiting factor isn't only smart researchers, it's also chips, racks, power lines, and cooling systems. AI progress is starting to look less like a science fair and more like industrial farming. In this deal, Nscale is basically agreeing to build and operate high-density AI data centers. Anthropic reserves that capacity for itself. Think of it like reserving an entire fleet of trucks for your business, instead of hoping Uber Freight has spare vans on a busy day. Why do that? Because the best AI labs are fighting two wars at once. One is model quality, the other is guaranteed access to compute. If you're a frontier AI lab and you can't get enough compute, your next big model becomes a nice PowerPoint. And there's another angle here. This is also about predictability. Cloud prices can swing, hardware can be scarce, and everyone wants the same high-end chips. So instead of buying compute 1 month at a time, labs are locking it up like it's beachfront property. Because it kind of is. Now let's connect this to your life, because you're not shopping for 460 megawatts. You're shopping for, does my AI tool work when I need it? When a company like Anthropic secures dedicated capacity, you tend to see 3 downstream effects: speed, reliability, and capability. Speed is obvious. Less waiting. Fewer server-is-busy moments. Which is great because nothing kills productivity like an AI that responds like it's on dial-up. Reliability matters at work. If your team starts using AI for first drafts, meeting notes, research summaries, and the tool is flaky, people quit using it. Humans are very consistent that way, and capability is the big one. More compute can mean models that handle longer documents, more context, and more complex instructions. So the paralegal who used to paste in tiny chunks of a contract may soon drop in the whole thing. The manager who got shallow summaries may get a real decision memo. If you're a small business owner, this could show up as better AI employees inside your software. Stronger customer support drafts, better ad variations, cleaner bookkeeping categorization, and if you're just a normal person, you'll notice it in consumer apps. Better writing help, better tutoring, better talk me through this situation coaching. But let's be honest, there's a price tag here. $45 billion doesn't get paid back with good vibes. So what should you watch? Subscriptions, usage caps, and enterprise-first features. When infrastructure costs rise, companies get creative with pricing, and their creativity is rarely in your favor. Also, this brings AI closer to critical infrastructure. When a single cluster is pulling hundreds of megawatts, communities notice. Utilities notice, regulators notice, data centers can bring jobs and construction. They can also bring local debates about land, water, and power. It's like a new stadium, but with fewer hot dogs. So what do you do with this as a non-tech person? One simple thing, start building your personal AI leverage now before the next wave of capability lands. Here's the practical habit. Pick one repeating task you do every week. Just one. Something small but annoying. Examples: turning messy notes into an email, summarizing a long thread, drafting a project update, comparing options for a purchase, planning a family schedule. Then use your AI assistant as a junior partner, not a magician. The prompt matters. Try this exact template. Act like my assistant. Ask me up to 5 questions first. Then produce. 1. A clean draft. 2. A shorter version. And 3. A checklist of next steps. Keep the tone friendly, professional, or direct. Here's my rough input. That ask me questions first line is the cheat code. It forces the AI to clarify instead of confidently sprinting in the wrong direction. Which is also great advice for humans. Do that for a week. Save the best prompt and reuse it. You're building a small system. That's where the real payoff is. And if you want to go deeper than tips, our AI Hammock Applied AI certification is built for non-technical people. It takes you from curiosity to a real credential without turning you into a programmer. One more practical note. Be thoughtful about what you paste in. Work documents, client info, personal data. Use the privacy settings your tool provides, and when it's sensitive, anonymize it. As I always say, I'm not a lawyer, so for real compliance questions, ask one. The big takeaway today is simple. AI is no longer just an app on your phone. It's becoming an energy and infrastructure business, and when a company locks in 460 megawatts, they're telling you something. They expect AI demand to keep rising, and they plan to be one of the winners. Your move is to become the kind of person who benefits either way. The person who can turn new AI capability into time saved, better work, and more options, instead of just new buttons to ignore. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at aihammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.